learners, simple tests. Reading sample tests. Okay. The vocabulary that I showed you the other day was this list. Last Monday we talked about all these words. Okay. Question: who opened the document and who didn't open the document? Be honest, because I will know in the exam if you opened the document or not. So be honest in this moment, you know, sacrifice yourself. Did you open it or you didn't open? You were shopping and shopping and shopping and shopping this weekend.
I saw it.
You saw it? Excellent. What about the rest? Oh, no, teacher, I was in Amazon.
Me, but only one.
Only one. Okay, perfect. Only one what? Only one page or only one?
Only one opened the document and saw the content.
Oh, the content.
Content.
Content. Okay, good. What about the rest? What about Elsie?
Not really sure.
Okay, okay, okay. Then what that's what we do, and the rest also know, right?
Where is this document?
Where is the document? Look at this. The document is on your WhatsApp group. Find it. Is this the document?
Oh. Okay.
Did you catch
Thank
it?
you.
You're welcome whenever you want. Eh? No problem. Okay. Okay. This document is very important because I want to teach you this list, right? In order to be able to understand the words that are necessary for the exam and the vocabulary that you need to dominate to be able to pass exam. You need to understand these words very, very well in order to pass exam. This is the vocabulary list that we are going to be working on. Okay, well, all these lists that you see over here, right? They are by alphabetical order, but they have these little annotations about the word family that they correspond to. Okay, or I really recommend that you print these papers and start highlighting the words that you don't know. Print the document and highlight the words that you don't know. What is print? Do you understand print?
Yes.
Yes, everybody understands print, no problem. Cool. Okay, so I really recommend that you print the document and highlight the words that you don't know. Everybody understands highlight?
Yes.
Yes, so let me check. What is a highlighter? What is a highlighter? Over here, I think it's a highlighter. This and this. Okay. So you are going to highlight the words that you don't know, right? In this case, for example, abroad. Oops. No, wait. It's with the other one. So I don't know what is abroad. Okay. What do I do with this word? What I want you to do is to open a notebook open a sheet of paper or something that you can have with you all the time, and you are going to do a personal glossary, new words for me, personal glossary. Okay, this personal glossary, you can save it with you can have it with you all the time, because you need to start finding words in real life all over the place. When you are watching movies, when you are listening to music, when you are working, or when you are reading a document in your office, you need to start absorbing the information that you see in the papers that I brought to you. So today, the first step is that I'm going to teach you how to build a personal glossary and follow up in spontaneous moments in your life. What is follow up? Who understands follow up? Do you know?
Yes.
What is?
Um, hmm, synonym. Mm, 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 okay. Continue synonym?
Synonym of continue. But
Continue
continue,
or no? Mm,
it can be continue, but continue something in particular.
mm,
Continue what?
mm, 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 mm. Continue the, for example, follow up is when in exam you prepare it the what
An exam.
and exam you prepared material for the answers and read it continue reading.
Kinda. Not really. Now, follow up is a different thing. Follow up is a sales vocabulary, department of sales. Look, when you go to follow up as this one, pursue or investigate something further, which is to do it a little bit more profound, to profundize a little bit more. You have one information about something, and if you follow up, you can continue learning about this word. That's the point of follow up. So it's one. It's, for example, when you are in the sales department, you make a phone call, and then you say, hello, my name is Fernando, and I'm going to show you my system about learning English, okay? This is my information, this is my price, I'll see you later. 1 week later, I repeat the call, and I say, hello, this is my follow-up call. I want to know if if you are interested or not. But this is my second call. Do you understand?
Yes.
Well, I want you to do the same with your vocabulary. I want you to, number one, learn the word and then follow it up. And you are going to do it using the following strategy. The strategy of the personal glossary. Okay? This strategy will work with the words that you discover in this document. Like when you said abroad, right? For example, I don't know what is, I know what is accident, but I don't know accommodation. For example, what is accommodation? A company. What is a company? You know, I don't know this one. Uh, or probably I have questions with achievement. I have seen this word before, but I don't remember what is achievement. So I start selecting all the words that I don't know, and then I'm going to do a glossary that contains the following information. Number one, the word. Well, that probably is not new. Let's call it word. The pronunciation into hyphens, the word family. Then after you have the word, you are going to write the definition or a synonym that best matches the word. And then you are going to investigate two examples, doing example one from Oxford's Learner's Dictionary. One example that you understand. After that, another example from Oxford's Learner's Dictionary. And then you are going to give 3 spaces for 3 examples more. Example 3, example 4, example 5. But this is going to be from different sources. These different sources can be include movies captions. Do you know what are captions? Right? In other words, subtitles. Lyrics. From songs. Magazines. News. Reports. TED Talks. Science papers. Or any content in English that you consume. Don't be shy. You can also say, hey teacher, I don't watch any English in my life. No, yes, you watch things on Instagram and you open TikTok when you're in the bathroom. So don't say that you don't do that. You know, it's all the time we are watching things in English. There's a lot of content in English. You only need to discover the content. TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, you know? So stop watching a medio metro bailar and start watching things in English, okay? Stop watching memes in Spanish and start checking. Oh, even memes, eh? Even memes can work. Like the videos you sent me, yes, like the videos you sent me. Exactly, like all this content that is information in English, precisely. Mhm. But the idea is that you start discovering words in random places. So you can get alert when a new word or when other people use the words that you are discovering. These 3 examples are the follow-up examples. Basically, what I want you to do is 2 examples from the dictionary plus 3 follow-up examples can help you understand and memorize vocabulary faster. All this is your homework for every day. You need to expand your glossary every single day. 1 word, okay. 5 words, magnificent. 10 words, you will become intermediate or advanced in 6 months. But you need to accelerate. With this exercise, you can accelerate the process as fast as you can. Any question? So I recommend for this, you can use Google Notes. You can use Google Keep. If you have an Android, if you have an Android phone, you can use Google Keep. And we can collaborate and use with my email, we can collaborate a note taking that you can we can check your examples and we can put it together in the digital canvas. If you have an iPhone, you can also do it with iPhone notes. And also we can collaborate. You can take your notes and you can do the same format in your phone. The idea of this exercise is that it needs to be portable. Do you understand portable? Right? This glossary needs to be portable, mobile. Portable, mobile. So you can use Google Keep Notes. You can use iPhone Notes, or you can use a small notebook that you can carry everywhere. And that's so. Who can explain the activity to me? Who can explain the glossary, the personal glossary to me? By the way, welcome, Jimena. Welcome to your new group. I'm very happy to have you here.
Okay.
Okay. Are you going to explain?
What?
Are you going to explain?
Yes.
Oh,
Why not?
okay. Welcome. Let's start with you.
Okay.
The activity.
We have to do a personal glossary of the words that are new for us. And we need to know the definition, the pronunciation, and the word family. Instead of definition, you can use a synonym,
Okay.
and then you need to exercise with it and doing 5 examples, 2 from Oxford Learner's Dictionary,
Right.
and other 3 from other different sources like series, movies, lyrics from songs, magazines, etc., etc., etc. Science papers,
In
and
your
any
case, which one
count.
is the best source?
Movies captions.
Movies captions, do you prefer that one?
No. For me, it's better news, magazines, and lyrics from songs. I practice with it and with science papers.
Perfect. Yes. Yes, because some people don't watch television, but there's a lot of other content. There's also books, there's also magazines, there's also science books, science papers. Instagram, exactly. If you use Instagram a lot, that's another option.
Instagram, and then okay, we need to share with you.
Mhm.
And are you going to check this list?
Exactly, that's the point. I'm going to check if
Daily?
your examples are going to be, yes, daily, if you want to, eh? If you want to, just let me know that you created the note so we can associate and link my email with your note and we can see it together.
Okay.
But definitely, I can help you if you follow up your vocabulary like that. Question. Okay, Jimena helped me with the instructions. That was a very good explanation. But where are we going to extract the words from? How do we know where to get the words from? Let's go with Mitch. Let's start with you, girl. Where are we going to extract the words from?
I'm sorry, teacher. I didn't hear very well because I have a problem with my headphones, so I didn't hear. Yeah, sorry.
Perfect. So don't worry. Did you understand the instructions of the glossary?
Yeah, now that Jimena explained it, yeah, I understand. So I guess it was a dictionary, the first paper that you put in the screen.
Kinda.
Okay.
It is a document that I sent you on WhatsApp.
Okay.
And it's not really a dictionary. It's more like a word list
Okay.
of B1.
Okay.
It's the minimum requirement, the minimum words that we need to understand in order to pass to the B2 training, you know?
Okay.
So we know already some words, but we can complete and complement all the information if you use, if you know this list, you know, this
Okay.
world of list. Okay.
Okay.
All this information is in your WhatsApp. Remember to color the words that you don't know, or probably the words that you want to check, and do this with all the words.
Okay, teacher. Thank you.
Mhm. Perfect. So in this moment, I'm going to do a demonstration, but I'm going to do a demonstration with some verbs that I found online. Okay, so today we are going to work on a demo. Glossary. And I want everybody to copy this in their cell phone or their papers. So open Google Keep, open iPhone Notes, or open a notebook. I give you 2 minutes. Let's go. Open Google Keep, open Apple Notes. and do the little hand. Do the little note when you are ready. Send me an emoji when you are ready. Donita is ready. Perfect. Jessica is ready. Perfect. Jimena is ready. Perfect. Elsa is ready. All right. Caesar, perfect. Benji, good. Perfect. Excellent. Mitch is ready. All right. Perfect.
Teacher, what is TED Talk?
What is TED Talk? They are conferences that conferences on YouTube, but I really like them because they usually have captions, have the subtitles on down.
Okie dokie.
Pretty useful.
Thanks.
So on your note, you are going to start writing the first word of the glossary. Okay, we're going to start with a lot of phrasal verbs. This word family will be all phrasal verbs. And we are going to start with the word hen out. Transition. What I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to extract the pronunciation. Okay, you go to the Oxford Learners Dictionary. And we are going to extract the symbols. We're going to use our hand. And you're going to use the word out. You can use the symbols or you can use the alphabet. You take the decision. But I want you to pronounce correctly. Say hang out, no hang out, you know. Never write hang out. That will be a very different thing. And then after that, the word family. What's the word family in this case? Phrasal verbs. Definition. To hang out is to spend time with somebody.
Teacher,
Yes.
This dictionary for Cambridge don't have a link in
Doesn't.
doesn't have a link in a WhatsApp.
Doesn't have a link in WhatsApp. What do you mean?
Yeah, only have either online, Macmillan Dictionary, Cambridge. That's it. But the dictionary you use didn't have.
Yes, but I don't understand what you are saying.
Yeah, you find the words in a dictionary, no?
Yeah, on Oxford. Oxford
Yeah.
Learner Dictionary.
But the Oxford Dictionary didn't have a link in WhatsApp group.
Oh, okay. No, yeah. There is a link on Cambridge Learning Dictionary.
Thank you.
Learning Dictionary. Yeah. And also in the description, you have some this. I understand what you're saying. You're talking about the description, right?
Yeah, but LC, thank you, link.
Yes, yes, yes. I can write it over you for you, but it's the same that we always use. Always, always, always. There is a link now. Okay,
Okay.
perfect. So here's the first example. The local kids hang out at the mall. We are going to use that example as example number 1. Example number 2, you can create it. You can actually make it, you know? Give me an example. We hang out. Laurita. Remember, it's similar to spend time with somebody.
Okay. I like to hang out with my brothers on Fridays.
That's
On
perfect.
Fridays.
Excellent. Excellent, Laurita. Good example. Starting from now, after this, you're going to use example 3, example 4, and example 5 from different sources. And then we are going to pass to the next one. Word number 2. Get into. Okay. Transition, get into. This is a phrasal verb. Definition of get into. We're going to use definition. Definition number 5. Definition number 5 is for B2. This is actually B1. I'm supposed to be B1, but it's a little complicated. B2. B2 and B1. To become interested in something. Example, I am really getting into jazz these days. This means I am starting to like this a lot. I'm starting to like this a lot. Yes or no? Give me an example. Benji.
Um, I get into class of English because I need to improve my my skill on English.
Okay, let's repeat. I didn't understand the first part. One second.
I'm get into.
I get into. Mhm.
I am.
I am.
Uh-huh.
Okay. I get into
English class
class
because I need improve this skill.
skills. Ah, okay. Okay. Now, for the example, I really, really recommend to have your structures handbook with you because the verb to be is never used together with a verb in simple form. Never. Are you talking in present? Are you talking in past? In what tense are you talking?
Mm, mm, mm. And so it's possible I'm getting into.
Exactly. It's happening in this moment, no?
Yes,
Exactly. I'm getting into English class because I need improve. Need is a verb. Improve is a verb. What do you need?
because I need to improve.
Exactly. This skill. That's correct.
Okay.
Now
Okay.
that you have this word, example 3, 4, and 5 are for your free time. Are we understanding the practice, guys? Or not?
Teacher.
Yes, Elsa. Oh, was that an only yes, no? Okay. I thought it was a question. Okay, so let's make another one. All right. I'm starting liking. What about? Oh, this one is super important. Let's go with this one. Put off. Remember, by definition, a phrasal verb has a very different definition from the classic verb. It's different to say only put than if you say put off. Okay. These two words together mean postpone. That's a synonym. To put off is to postpone. What do you usually postpone? What can you postpone?
Meeting.
Meeting. What else?
For example, celebrity postpone the concert.
Perfect. Change. Postpone.
Celebrity put off the concert.
Exactly. Which celebrity? How many celebrities? Are we talking about one, many, and specific? Give me reference.
A celebrity
Exactly.
put
A
off.
celebrity put off the concert. Yes or no? On the Oxford Learner's Dictionary, we have it's too late to put them off now.
It's too late to put them off now.
Put them
It's
off what? It can be
too
the meeting, it can be, I don't know, the reunion with your friends. We cannot put them off. You know? And the same, you watch a movie and you start filling these examples with other sources.
Is isn't how can decide if put off is together or between put and off
Okay,
goes
separated, no?
object.
There are no rules. There are no rules. Later in next classes or in the next level, we see that some verbs are transitive and others are intransitive, which means some verbs need a second word and some verbs don't need. So when you are talking about a transitive phrasal verb, all of them are separated. You know, all of them, and there are specific rules for that. But you need to understand like the context of the word. The word needs something else. Yes. If yes, you can separate. Okay. That was too confusing. I know. I understand. So in this moment for you, I want you to only try to identify by observation. If this is separated in the dictionary, use it separated. If in the dictionary it's not, don't complicate yourself. It's a little bit confusing. Awesome. Any question about put off?
No, teacher.
All right. Let's go with the next one. Can I erase this? I'm going to
Yes,
erase.
teacher. I will send the cap to screen.
Awesome. Next word. Run out of. Run out of, and then in parentheses, run out of something. Phrasal verb. Definition. To run out of something, according to the Oxford Learner's Dictionary, this is a B1 word that means if a supply of something runs out, it is used up or it's finished. Let's eliminate used up for a moment and let's use only finished. If something runs out, it is finished. So for this, you need to understand the word supply. Do you understand what is supply? That's a difficult word, right? Help me with the definition. Hector. Are you there, Hector? Can you hear us? Earth calling Hector. Okay, then Elsie, help me with this one.
Supply, countable, an amount of something that is provided
Did-
provided or available to be used. Advances in agriculture increased the food supply.
That's confusing. That's confusing.
We cannot guarantee adequate. We cannot guarantee adequate supplies of raw something.
Raw
Raw
materials.
materials.
Yes. Did you understand supply? No, right? That's very complicated. An amount of something. Do you understand? Okay, you probably have seen in the office the word supplier. What is a supplier?
Mm, somebody
Somebody who
sells me or yes, sells me and equipment or material.
this equipment and this material is a supply.
Yes.
All the things that you consume regularly are your supplies. So a form of domestic supply are groceries. When you go grocery shopping, you are buying supplies for your house. What happens when you are going to finish your supplies?
I have to go to the supermarket
To the
again.
supermarket. Now you can see the context. So my example can be honey, we are running out of milk. You see? Because we don't have milk or we are going to finish the milk supply and we need to go to the supermarket. See? In the Oxford Learners Dictionary, we have the word look, to use up or finish a supply or something. We ran out of fuel. You see? What is fuel?
Gasoline.
Gasoline. Exactly. So we have run out of milk. That's a very good example. And then you discover more examples on movies, on TV shows, on TikTok, wherever you go. Got it, guys? Give me an example with run out of. Brian,
An example of what?
an example with run out of.
With run out. um, I went to Walmart the last Saturday because I was running out of X.
You were running out of X. Exactly. Mhm. That's correct, brother. Good example. Good example. Okay. Let's go to the next. Was this difficult? Everybody understood? No questions?
Teacher,
Yes.
I have a question.
Sure.
It's possible to say the COVID is running out?
COVID is running out? No, because, and that's a very good example, okay? Because you see the word finish, no?
Uh-huh.
So we say we are running out of COVID. No. The issue with that is COVID a supply? Is
No.
COVID something that, right? Therefore,
Yes.
it's not like that.
Okay. It's this phrasal verb is only used with supplies.
Right.
Okay.
Exclusively. That's why the definition is so important to understand. Your comprehension starts in the dictionary. This is where your comprehension starts. You write one out of. If you understand this, you are going to have a good result in the reading, because reading comprehension is this.
Okay. Yeah, and yeah, my question is because I think that this phrasal verb was literally
Exactly. Exactly.
or,
It's some surprise.
or the,
Or probably the word finish, no? But finish what?
uh-huh.
That's the issue. Whenever you see the definition of a phrasal verb, all the words are important. All
Okay,
the
okay.
words completely.
Okay, teacher. Thank you.
Let's try another one. The word, we are going to use the word look after. Look after, parenthesis, someone. Okay? According to Oxford Learner's Dictionary, look after is to be responsible for or to take care of somebody or something or yourself. To look after someone is to be responsible for somebody, something, or yourself. Example. In Oxford Learner's Dictionary, we have the example, who's, oops, who's going to look after the children while we are away? Comprehension or no comprehension? You see, this is a question. Who is going to watch the kids? Who is going to take care of the kids when we are on vacation? For example, if we go to a business trip, who is going to take care of the kids? Who is going to look after the kids? So look after is not similar to look. That's why it's super important to see the difference. Give me an example. Look after. Jesse, help me with this one. Are you there, Jess? Can you hear us?
What, teacher?
Oh, your turn to make an example.
We look after? Mm,
Maybe I am looking after my grandmother because she's sick.
Excellent. I'm looking after my grandmother because she's sick. Exactly. That's a very good example. And then you discover 3 more. Questions, Hector? You have a question, no? You raise your hand. What's up? Hi, Hector. Hello. Okay, I think Hector has no questions. Okay, if you have a question, brother, let me know. All right. This glossary is super important because it can help you avoid confusing words with one and another. I'm going to teach you another phrasal verb that looks very similar, but it's not, eh? This is so different one and another. The word is to take after. It looks similar, doesn't it? Let me go for the definition. Take after. Here we go. Read. Okay. Okay. Read the definition. Mitch, help me with it.
Take after somebody. To look or behave like an older member of your family, especially your mother or father. Your daughter doesn't take after you at all.
That's correct.
Um,
Do you understand this?
Look or behave like another member of especially your mother. Oh, okay. Like I have a behavior like my mom.
Exactly.
Okay.
So how would you say that using this phrasal verb?
I'm
For example,
I am
but eliminate the because is a verb
oh
and this
okay.
is
I take after my the behavior of my mom.
eliminate the behavior. The behavior is included.
Okay. I take after of my mom.
Eliminate off, no connector necessary.
Okay. I take after my mom.
That's it. I take after my mom. That's why it's so relevant to analyze examples.
Okay.
If you observe, this looks very similar to this, but they have very different meanings.
Yeah.
This strategy can help you see the difference of very similar ones. Some people confuse the word, for example, dessert and desert. Some people confuse advance versus progress. Or other people confuse words like attend and an assist. And if you see the definitions, you can clearly see the difference.
I didn't know that one. Take
Yeah.
after.
That's a new one.
Yeah.
And that's so useful. Super, super useful. All right. Do we see one more or what? Let's check another. It's very, very probable in the exam you are going to see this one. Can somebody send a screenshot of this on the group, the WhatsApp group? So I can erase. Perfect. Good job. All right. Let's go for another one because we are running out of time. Let's see. The last one. The last two that we are going to see will be carry on, carry out, and bring up. And I'm going to show you these two or these three with synonyms because synonyms is the best strategy. Carry on is similar to say continue. It can be carry on or it can be go on. Okay. Carry out is similar to do. Watch out, not make. Never make. Only do. And bring up is similar to mention. Okay. The three meanings over here are B1 vocabulary. It's already a B1 form to say something very simple. Everybody knows what is continue, but it's better that you say carry on. Everybody knows what is the verb do, but it's better that you say carry out. And everybody knows what is mentioned, but you can also say bring up. For example, carry on. You have the word carry on until you get the junction, until you get to the junction is difficult, to the boulevard. Carry on until you get to the boulevard and then turn left. This means carry on, continue your way, and when you see the boulevard, turn left. Probably when you are driving, you can carry on and then continue. Questions? A lot.
What is the past of carry?
It's a regular verb, carried.
Carried.
Mhm.
Carried.
Do you have an example in past, or were you thinking in an example?
I only was thinking
The possible-
how can conjugate.
Okay. Yesterday, I carried out a conversation with an American person in downtown. And that's a perfect past. Continue. I was impressed because we could carry out the conversation for 20 minutes. Give me an example. Caesar.
Yes. Tomorrow I carry out my to-do list.
Good. Is this a promise or a plan?
A plan.
And what is the formula for plans?
Okay, promise is will.
Okay, good.
A plan. I do. No.
You
Okay.
were very close, eh? With the wheel, I was happy. 50% happy.
Yes.
But what about the plans? What is the formula for plans?
Let me check.
Your face, teacher.
I am only waiting. I am in peace with the world. Wait.
Okay, I carrying.
Okay. What is auxiliary for ing?
I'm carrying.
Perfect. I'm carrying
Up.
carrying out.
On, no?
Sorry, I'm carrying on.
I'm carrying on my toggle list.
My what list?
Toggle list.
Toggle?
Toggle list. Yeah.
Oh. Tomorrow, no?
Yeah.
That is a plan, brother. Very good. Very good. So tomorrow I am continuing on my toggle list. Am I right? Good job. Good job. Next, carry out is similar to do. For example, to carry out a promise, no, don't make promises that you cannot carry out. For example, don't make promises that you cannot carry out. Very deep, very profound. Give me an example. Benji, give me an example.
Okay. After the class, I will carry out a sandwich.
Your example was like very good. A sandwich. The issue with that is that, watch out.
Do you have a hungry?
Exactly. You're very hungry, right?
More or less.
Yeah. Okay. The problem with this is that do is similar to making in Spanish, but in English is very different. You do activities, you do tasks, and you make food or you make creativity, like art,
Okay.
you make music, you make presentations, you know, so they are very different things. You make a sandwich, you don't do a sandwich. That's one of the principal issues here.
Okay.
What can you do? You can do a task, you can do a chore, a responsibility, something at the office, homework.
Okay. After the class, I carry out some tasks that I have pending.
Ajá. Okay. Is this a plan or a promise? Similar to scissors.
A plant.
A plan. And what is the formula for plants?
This verb plus ing.
B plus ing. So I
Carrying out.
and the verb be?
Yeah, sorry. I am carry out.
Ing.
Carrying
Carrying.
out.
Out.
Complete out some tasks that I have pending. Okay. I am carry out some tasks that I have pending.
Pronunciation. I am carrying. Pronounce the ing. Carrying.
I am carrying.
The 3 syllables. Very good.
Okay, I am carrying out some tasks that I have pending.
Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. My people, bring up will be your home. Switch to Spanish. Terminamos la sesión de vocabulario de hoy, que tiene que ver mucho con comprensión. Vieron que si una palabrita no se entiende en el diccionario, eso afecta totalmente si estamos entendiendo o no el significado. Bueno, pues en un ejercicio de reading es lo mismo. Si no entiendes una sola palabra, seguramente una de las preguntas que te hagan va a estar mal. Por lo tanto, entre más vocabulario sepas, mejor te va a ir en reading. ¿Ok? Esa es el primer tip. Mejorar vocabulario y haciendo este glosario personal, tú te vas a dar cuenta de qué palabras te hacen falta para que empieces a reforzar estas palabras. Y dejar ya sólido el vocabulario de B1 para poder pasar al siguiente vocabulario, que es un vocabulario B2. ¿Vale? Ahora, la tecnología nos puede ayudar cañón para que tengamos interacción con este glosario. Quien quiera hacerlo manual en lápiz y papel, adelante. Me puede mandar fotos de su cuaderno, pero el punto es que sea portátil. El punto es que lo puedan traer para todos lados, porque si de repente están viendo una película en el cine y sale esa palabra, tienen que copiar el ejemplo y traerlo con ustedes. Por eso es que yo sugiero usar el celular, pero como ustedes quieran. Yo en su tiempo no habían celulares, entonces yo traía mi cuadernito. Como ustedes se acomodan. Right? Si lo están haciendo en celular, en cualquiera de las dos aplicaciones que les dije, tanto Google Keep como Apple Notes, pueden colaborar conmigo para que a mí me salgan los cambios que ustedes están haciendo. Les voy a dejar en WhatsApp los enlaces para Google Keep y compartirlos conmigo. Si van a usar Google Keep, usen mi correo, que es este de acá. En los enlaces que les dejo, vienen las instrucciones. Y si van a usar Apple Notes, usen mi teléfono. o mi cuenta de iCloud, que es con cualquiera de esas colaboraciones, al poner mi correo, mi contacto, me van a salir a mí los cambios que hagan en su glosario. Y nos podemos seguir con este mismo enlace hasta que termine en B2. Pero es buena idea empezarlo desde ahorita. Porque se vienen unas listas de vocabulario amplias, salvajes. Oh, yes. Pues empecemos desde ahorita. Any question? Perfecto. Pues a darle, mi gente. Muy buena clase. Practiquen, échenle ganas a este glosario personal porque así van a poder entender qué les falta y qué no. Y van a sacar muy buena calificación en el examen. Por ahorita terminamos. Excellent class. Bienvenidos a las chicas nuevas que se están añadiendo al grupo. Vamos a empezar con muy buenas estrategias y los demás pues echan muchísimas ganas porque les están yendo muy bien. Right? I'll see you tomorrow.
Teacher. See you guys.
Thank you,
Thank you.
teacher.
Thank you.
Bye, my people.
Thank you,
See you
teacher.
later.
See you
Thank
See you
tomorrow.
tomorrow.
Thank you for
Good
everything.
night.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
See you.